this platform and the opening of the organization, the new organization we have, the Africa Organization of Technology in Agriculture. It's something very unique. If you look at our history, Africa, for the past 50 years, that our nations have had independence, and you look at still the way how we punch so much below our weight, it's something very antagonizing. And many a time we've always been seeking for, in our minds, the mindset, expecting something, our saviors from somewhere. When we have challenges, we think that maybe someone is going to solve the problems that we have. And yet, we have great universities, we have gone to school, we have traveled the world, but still, in many cases, we punch below our weight. And then we blame others for the consequences and the challenges that we're facing. But today, we formed this to come and say that we need now solutions to come from inside Africa and also going out. But again, not limiting our friends, the friends of Africa, because we need knowledge, we need diversity, we need knowledge from all these people from outside Africa to also come and join us, which is why we have people from different places across the world on this first edition of the conference. And while going back, you find that agriculture is the backbone of anything, any profession. If you don't eat, you can't work in any sector. So agriculture, and also being the highest employer of any person in Africa, finding 60% being employed in the same sector, and again finding that it's a sector being ignored, it's a very big challenge. But today, this platform, we come and say that we need to change, we need to find solutions. What's the problem? When I met Dr. Nimrod 2 years and a half ago, with Professor Kechi and Giselle from South Africa, we had a discussion and said, what's wrong with African agriculture? Having the best climate, having the best of everything, why are we like this? And Dr. Nimrod brought up a nice idea and said that we need to monetize agriculture. We need to take agriculture as a business. We need to begin thinking from this perspective and begin business models. And then we looked and found that there's never been a conference like this on business models. And then we created one. But this has taken a lot of energy, a lot of dedication, but we are very proud that something this is reborn. To come back to now the scientific session of this, you can never do anything without the support of research or universities. And if you look at the challenges we have today, is that you find also, among others, you have an aging population in the agriculture sector. You find that people who are practicing the agriculture sector, the majority are above 60 years old. If you don't include in the universities, the young people, but also giving them a right direction, then we are going to again, after 10 years again, we come back here, we are facing the same challenges. I would like to beg each one, all of us here, and also we have abstract presentations, people from the university, to see things in a different lens. You are a researcher, but the research you do, everything you bring about, we need to begin with an end in mind. How is this going to impact the people, our population? How is my research, my work, how is it going to bring prosperity to the farmers? And to be specific, the smallholder farmers who are the majority. Not saying you want to double the farmers' income. If you look at the developing countries, the farmers who earn $2 a day, if you double and then you have $4, you make no difference. But our vision must be creating prosperity for the smallholder farmers. And I'm also very proud that we have also a few friends of ours from Israel, where we said we need to see, if you look at how the country is performing, being a desert, being small, by finding less than 1% feeding the 99%, what's the magic? So I would like to say that now the IPMA conference will be an annual conference, a platform for every thinker, people who need a change in a different direction, to see how we can make a difference into this impeding challenge that has always made us punch below our weight. And we also I must say that Africa needs to trade. That's why we have the Africa Free Continental Trade, but finding these challenges. And tomorrow, I think Wednesday, we shall hear from Professor Eugenie Kaitesi, explaining also the foundation of this IPMA conference that hinges on the three principles, including science, business, and government policy. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude my speech by humbly thanking each and every one of you, every person who has made a contribution to make this conference a reality. I thank you very much for the patience, dedication, commitment. I would like to say that the people in this room, I beg that we clap for each and every one, every person. And then to the students, if you know you are a student, I would like to inspire you to think big, study with a purpose. Africa, we face so many challenges, even across the world, there are many challenges, but we need to have the right mindset. The way how you think, the discipline, the commitment. Otherwise, if you want to do something worthwhile, you should be ready for tough challenges. But also when you're prepared mentally, there's nothing that can ever stop you from what you want to achieve. Think Africa, think Rwanda, think agriculture, and think the world. Thank you.